Hi viewers, welcome to World of CNC. This is slide number 21. In this we will see the milling operation with the Mastercam software, and this is the profile for a milling operation. In this we have a rectangle of size 170 by 90, and then we need to create 4 circles, 40 mm diameter, 60 mm diameter and 80 mm diameter, 40, 60 and 80. In between one more circle we have, that is PCD having diameter 70, and right side we have 3 circles. This is 40 mm diameter, this is 60 mm diameter, in between one more PCD is there, 50 mm diameter. And then we need to create these circles with a radius of 3 mm, and we need to create arcs. Before that we need to create circles. Around these circles the radius will be 8 mm. After that we go for the trimming operation. We will get this arc. Finally we will get this shape. The total thickness of the blank size is 170 by 90 by 26. In this we have face milling operation, contour milling operation, and then we have 2 pocketings. Say one is having 10 mm depth and another one is 20 mm depth. We have drilling operation having 15 mm depth, and we see the software now. First setting, go to setting, configuration, go to metric input. So here we have inches and metric, so better to select a metric input and then click OK, and then press F9. We will get a cross hairline. So in the first quadrant we are going to create the profile. We are taking this as the reference point. Now go to rectangle option, create rectangle to be selected. If it is middle reference, we can go with anchor to center. Now we are taking corner reference. We just draw a rectangle with 170 by 90. Just enter and then go to fit to screen option. The profile will be clear now, and go to circle option. We need to create 4 circles here and right side 3 more circles. Just enter the center point as 50, 45. Say this is 50, 45, and for this it is 130, 45. Give the center point 50, 45, enter, and then enter the radius as 20, enter, and then give apply icon. One more circle to be created. Enter the radius as 30, enter, and then go to apply icon. One more circle. Like that we can create a number of circles. The another one is 40 mm radius, and then go to apply icon. Just keep the mouse at the middle. That a PCD to be created, that is having 35 mm radius. Now we have created 4 circles. For right side 3 more circles to be created. For that 130, 45 is the center point. You just enter the radius as 30, 20, and then go to apply icon. One more circle to be created, that is having 30 mm radius. Apply icon and then go to circle option once again. This is PCD having 25 mm radius. Like we can create some circles. So according to this profile we created all the circles. Now we are going to these circles and arcs. For that go to circle option once again. We just keep the mouse at the middle. On the PCD we need to create. Say this radius will be 3 mm. We just enter the radius as 3. Here also we need to create a circle with a radius of 3, and then give apply icon, give it OK, and go to X form. Or better to draw the circles, one more circle to be created. Go with the circle option, just create a circle that radius will be 8. Give apply icon and then give OK. Now all the circles are created. Now changing the color. So here one more circle to be created right side. Just keep the mouse at the middle. The radius will be 8. Like that we can create the circles, and then go to rotate option. Say these two circles to be rotated. For that, go to X form, select rotate option. Just select these two circles and then go to N selection. Enter the angle between two circles. Say this is a 60 degree. Enter, and then through which point we are going to rotate, that we have to mention. Through this origin, center point of the circle. Say just click there. Like that we can rotate. Say how many times we need to repeat. Just increase the value here. Like that we can create the circles. Go to N selection and finally give it OK. Go to right click, make it clear colors on. Now the colors are changed. Like that we need to rotate this side also. Go to X form, go to rotate option, and then select these two circles. Go to N selection once again. Enter the degree as 60. Through which point? Through this center point, and then increase the number of repetitions. Like that. Go to apply icon and then go to N selection, give it OK. Once again go with the right click and then clear colors. Now the colors are changed. Simply we are going to trim these unwanted lines. Some unwanted lines are there. Go to trimming option. Better to select a divide and delete option. Just zoom that portion and then go on clicking wherever we need. Like that. Just keep the mouse on the particular entities. Go on clicking the unwanted lines. While trimming, carefully we have to keep the mouse. And then move the profile up. Go on clicking the unwanted entities. See, while deleting the entities, carefully we have to keep the mouse on the particular lines and just go on clicking. Finally we will get the shape, the outer profile we will get. Now we are getting the outer profile and then give it OK. Now we have to delete these two circles. So we don't want these two PCDs now. Just delete it. And then these two circles to be deleted. No need of these two. And then we have to make arc with a radius of 4 mm. For that, go to fillet chains option, select the chain, give it OK, enter the radius as 4 and then enter. Now we got the radius Now we can see the radius. Here also we have to make radius. For that, go to fillet option, fillet chains to be selected, select the go to fillet option, fillet chains to be selected, and then click on the profile. Already radius of 4 is selected, just to give OK. Now we got the radius. Finally give OK. Now we are going to trim some unwanted entities for making these two arcs. See, according to this profile, these arcs to be created. For that, we have to delete these entities. Just select the lines. And go with the delete button. The entities are deleted, and then go to fillet option, go to fillet entities, select these two fillets, enter the radius as 25, and then go to select these two arcs, and then which arc we need, click on that particular arc. We are getting the arc top side. As usual, just click on the two. This arc to be selected. See, some breakage is there. We just zoom that portion and then delete unwanted line here, and then connect these two lines. You apply icon and then move the profile up. Here also one unwanted line is there, just trim it. And then connect these two lines, 2 points. We will get a continuous chain. Here we need to create that arc with a radius of 4 mm. Enter the radius as 4. Just enter these two. Now we are getting the arc. And go with the fit to screen option. Say now one more arc to be created inside. Say according to this profile, this inside arc to be created. Go to circle option. Select create arc tangent. Select these two circles. Create arc tangent to be selected, and then we need to select one more option, arc tangent entities. This to be selected. Then we need to select these two circles. Now we are getting a particular arc. Just click on that particular arc. One more time. Give apply icon, and then one more time we just click on two arcs. We will get arcs at both sides. Now we are going to do the milling operations. Before that, press Alt plus O. We will get Operation Manager window page left side, and then go to machine type, mill default to be selected. We will get machine group 1, and open this properties, go to files, output machine name to NC. Finally, we are generating the codings. For that, we need to select this option, and then go to second page, program number to be entered. Select these two options as usual. Arrange the tools in proper order. No duplicate tools should be there. Clearance height, retraction height, feed pay, and everything the machine will calculate. According to variation diameter, the speed will be varying, spindle speed. For that, we need to select this one. So, change the block number to 10 and 10. So that N10, N20, N30 like that the codings will be generated. If you want, we can change the material here itself. Go to select, we can select the material from the library. Mill library is there. We can select any one of the material. For example, 7075 is there. I have selected 7075. This is the way to select the material, and then go to stock setup. Now we are taking this as the reference point at corner. Now go to all entities. We will get X and Y value as per the profile. Now we need to enter the thickness only. 26 mm as the total thickness. 1 mm separately we have to input for facing allowance, and then give it OK. Now we are getting the blank size. If we rotate the profile, we can see the blank size. Put it in top view and go to tool path, go to facing operation, select a name, milling. Any name we can give. Just to give it OK. Go to chain option, outer boundary to be selected. The entire surface we are removing. Go to tool selection, go to filter, and then equal to 50 mm. Directly we can pick the tool from the library. So directly we can give the values here, give OK, and go to library. Now we are getting that particular tool in the library. Otherwise we have to search from n number of tools. Go to cut parameters. Better to select a zigzag option. Both the direction the material is removing. Go to depth of cut and then give it 0.5. Go to linking parameters. Now make all absolute. Now the top of stock will be 1, and then the depth will become 0 after facing operation over. Leave as it is. Now the facing operation is completed, and go to tool path, contour to be selected, the side milling operation. Go to chain selection. Now we need to select this boundary. The whole boundary is selected now. It is rotating the anti-clockwise direction. And go to tool selection, go to filter. Now we are selecting the end mill cutter of size 8 mm, and then click OK and go to cut parameters. Now we have to change the compensation as right, and then go to depth of cut. Give depth of cut as a 0.5, and then just keep the tool down. Go to multi-passes. If we give 5, if we increase the multi-passes, the number of passes will be increasing. First outside the tool is rotating. It is shifting one more pass. Again it will rotate. The 5th pass only that the tool is moving around the profile. It is rotating around the profile. We will get the profile finally, and then go to linking parameters, make all absolute as usual. Now the top of stock will become 0 for all the milling operation. Depth of cut, see total depth will become the negative value, minus 5 mm as per the profile. Say this side milling depth is 5 mm, minus 5 should be there, and then give it OK. Now we can say a number of passes. Suppose any doubt is there, now go with the geometry and then just delete the portion and then add chain to be selected. Now we need to select this chain and then give it OK. Now go to select all the operations. If you want, we can see the simulation right now. Say actually what happened, that tool is not changed. 50 mm cutter is for side milling operation. So we need to change the cutter. Go to tool selection, go to filter. 8 mm already we have selected. Go to library. Now we have to pick that particular tool. Then only we will get the correct geometry. Now once again select all the operation, regenerate. Now we can say the tool is moving around the profile. Just delete the lines and go to tool path, go to pocketing option, go to chain selection. These 2 circles to be selected for the first pocketing with 10 mm depth. Give it OK. go to tool selection, go to 8 mm, the same cutter we can select 8 mm. Go to cut parameters, no need to change this page. Go to roughing, fourth option to be selected, entry motion as helix, and then go to depth of cut. If we give depth of cut to 0.5, say total depth is 10 mm, 20 passes will be there. Now make it absolute, put it 0 here, the top of stock. Now this depth will be minus 10. This is the total depth. And then 2 pocketings are completed. Now we go with one more pocketing. Go to the inner circle, give it OK, and then go to tool selection, the same cutter we are selecting. Go to roughing, the same procedure we are following. Entry motion as helix, depth of cut already we have given, and then linking parameters, just make it absolute and then put it 0 and put it minus 20. Now say, now if we give 0 for top of stock, say already 10 mm depth we have removed. Now for second pocketing, minus 10 will be the starting point. Up to the 20 mm depth it will move. So top of stock will be minus 10, the end point will be minus 20. The second pocketing will be carried out. Just give it OK. Remove the lines. Now we are going for the drilling operations. Go to tool path, go to drill and select all the entities. Select all the circles simply like that. Wherever we need the drilling operation, select all the circles, go to tool selection, go to filter. Now we are selecting the peg drilling. Say twist drill to be selected, equal to 6 mm diameter as per the profile. Say this is 6 mm. Directly we can pick the cutter from the library. Now the tool is assigned. Go to cut parameters. Now we go with any one of the custom. For example, custom cycle 10. So now we can input the values. First peg, subsequent peg, peg clearance, retraction amount, dwell. These things we need to input and then give it OK. And once again go to parameters. Some parameters are missing. Go to linking parameters. Now make it absolute all and then put it 0 for top of stock, and then the total depth will be minus 15. Simply give OK. Now all the drilling operations are carried out. Now we have to select all the operations. For that, go to first tick mark and then regenerate all the selected operations. Now go to verify option, put it in isometric view, do simulation. So if you want, we can rotate the profile. We can see during simulation whether it is removing correctly or not. That we can see. Say at 4 corners, small material is there. To remove that completely, once again go with contour parameters. Go to multi-passes. Still we need to increase the multi-passes as 6. Once again regenerate all and then verify, simulate it. Facing completed, side milling operation completed, nothing but a contour milling, 2 pocketings left side and 1 pocketing right side. All the drilling operations are carried out. So this is the way to do the milling operation by using the Mastercam software. And then how to generate the coding, so that is very, very important. Go to G1, NC file and edit file to be selected and then click OK where we want to save. So any one of the drive or in the desktop. So already the name is given and then click OK. Now the codings are generated. So directly we can see the codings with the program number. Operational wise we can see the codings. So finally how many lines we are getting. Near M30 you just click, so around 7050 lines we are getting for this simple profile. So this is the way to do the milling operation by using the softwares like Mastercam. So just go through this video and take one or two profiles, you just practice, so you will be familiar with Mastercam software. And then finally subscribe this channel. Thank you all. Hi viewers, welcome to World of CNC. This is